whenever I attack a scene, the first thing I do is what is the reality of the scene? And then what is the reality in the contestants' minds of what they think is happening in the scene? So I always say happiness is a realistic function of expectations. And that would make tragedy the unrealistic dysfunction of expectations. So say if there's a dancing challenge, we know what happened, and it's always good to go, what do they think happened? Because if they think they did good, but they didn't, we need to let everyone know that. We need to let the other queens go, oh, really? It's just a good way of telling in the story where people are, what they think is happening, what's really happening, and that creates drama, that creates comedy, that creates conflict. It's all there. You need to know what everyone thinks is happening in the scene at all times to really keep telling the story and move it forward. Hi, I'm Paul Cross. I'm nominated for an Emmy for RuPaul's Drag Race Squirrel Games, the premiere episode of season 18. So working on RuPaul's Drag Race, I know how special of a project it is in itself. It is just such a unique show, and it is a big outreach for a community to show their talents, show who they are. So every day I work on it, I know how special and how lucky I am. And then when you get any Emmy nomination, it's always a surprise. It's always truly an honor, and I'm still in disbelief. Well, normally for Drag Race, the hardest thing is we only have an hour to introduce 14 queens at the start of every episode. What made it a bit harder for season 17 was the cold open was a Squid Games parody. So not only are we introducing the queens, we're introducing the show in a different light. And then there's also 20 to 30 more queens a part of the game that some are past queens, some are maybe potential future queens, but there's a lot of people in a small space going on at once, and it was a challenge to just say what our show is, do a parody, introduce our queens, and try to get everything in, I believe, 3 minutes before our actual show can start. So that was Jamie Martin, the lead editor, did an amazing job finding a way to introduce so many aspects and so many elements while still making it fun.
RuPaul brought me up to the front and asked if I've ever auditioned for the show. I said, I actually have my audition tape on a flash drive in my purse. I pulled it out and handed it to RuPaul.
Unplanned.
And RuPaul says,
This was your audition.
and then RuPaul says, you're going to Hollywood.
So she didn't watch it.
In terms of technical hurdles, the only thing that really still is a problem that we're having is we work from home now. And on a premiere episode like Squirrel Games, where there's so much going on, we're editing a lot of different things at once, and I don't know what the direct feedback is in the room. Normally, if I play back something to my producer, I can hear them laugh, I can hear them not laugh, I can hear them look at their phone, I can feel them engaged, and that tells me a lot on how the edit's going outside of the notes. So when you're at home, there's this big barrier of, are we on the right track? And it makes it especially harder for premiere episodes because that track got to go well, otherwise slows up the rest of the episodes. So just that's always the hurdle when we start. It's how can we make sure that everything we're doing is on the right track, singing at all times.
I am doing an original song with some tappity tap 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 dances.
Okay.
It's what I love to do. It's how I stand out.
You don't see a lot of tap dancing bitches out there in South Florida.
So one of the things I love about Media Composer is that we all share a project. So we have our story team, our edit team, we all share bins within the project. So every time I know what everyone's doing, which is a really, really helpful way to make a show where if I'm done, I could see what my other editors are doing and go, hey, we got to go out today. There's still 7 minutes there. Can I hop on? And they go, oh, yes, please do that. Or I can talk to story and go, hey, what should I do? It's a living project. It's a living city inside, and we can all just check in on each other's doors and go, hello, what's going on? Can I help you? Yeah, can you take that? Yes, I can see it right there. I can take it. And that is just very helpful when we have cuts that got to go out, and there's not time to really say, oh, go here, open this It's just all there at once, ready to grab.
Baby, won't you please come home? 'cause your mama's all alone.
This is a fever dream.
I have tried in vain.
What I love about being an editor is just the puzzle of it all. It's you get all these pieces, and sometimes there's a picture, and you go, yeah, okay, I know I'm gonna try to find the corners. And sometimes there's no corners and no picture, and you go, oh, I still have to put this together. And it's just the process of going this, and starting from day one to the end being like, it was this, and now it is this whole new thing. Just always fascinates me, and it's just also great to be able to take something that someone has done, take it over for a little bit, present it to them, and see their reaction to it.